I can't share. I've been trying to share. I was given a different view. I thought I might give like a shuffling view today.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna start out that way though. I'm
Well,
trying
and
to share, but it keeps
they can
bugging
see
me.
my ugly face.
Huh?
They can see my messed up face, messed up hair.
I have dreadlock hair, don't care. No, you don't have to do anything to it.
Ugh.
Not very often, anyways. But I'm gonna share
It's
really quick.
pretty.
Huh?
It's pretty.
Yeah, you like. I've been getting a lot of compliments everywhere I go. People are like, "Did anyone tell you your hair is so beautiful?" And I'm like, "Well, it's not my real hair, but." I was like, not really that much. And this girl's like, why not? And I said, I don't get out very often. I was like, hermit hair. Hermit hair. I
Hermit
work
hair.
and then I stay
No.
home. Hey,
I think it's
Nigel.
cool.
Thank you. Hey, Adam.
I need
Adam
to get
Ramos. Huh?
over to the comments. Hi, Adam. Hi,
Welcome,
Nigel.
welcome, everybody. I'm just trying to share this out. If you guys don't care to share, that'd be awesome. Thinking, giving me fits
Thanks,
trying to share.
Nigel.
It wants me to review a bunch of changes and updates and yada yada yada. And I'm like, I just want to share this. Can I just share this? Just share this. Just share. Good thing I pinned some pages to the top of this one because I can at least share it to those.
So, did you ever get penicillin or something for your
Yes.
throat?
Yep, I've been taking antibiotics. I feel
All
better.
right.
Yeah. Hello,
Right.
Gemma. Somebody you know? Gemma? If not, welcome, stranger.
I can't see it.
No.
Oh, Gemma. Hi, Gemma.
Use your third eye. Wake up your third eye. Rub some coffee.
I
You
know,
know what?
right?
This isn't a bad idea. Massaging the pineal gland is supposed to wake it up. Get you some coffee scrub, homemade coffee scrub. Rub it, and wake it up.
Hmm.
So
I think I knew that, but I've never done that.
I was just making that up right now. Like you could do that. Like it just came in my mind. I've never heard of someone doing it. I just thought if you can
And
massage stuff into your pineal gland, why can't you do that?
I think someone told me that one
Like
time.
oils. I've heard of putting lavender or putting mint or putting something that's like a calming thing there. So why wouldn't you be able to? Because if you use coffee, hey Sam,
Hi,
it
Sam.
absorbs into you like
Hey,
coffee.
Sam. That moon thing, that moon that you put on was beautiful.
Was it last night? The night before last night?
Not last night. I watched it for a while.
Uh-huh.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, one of my friends was like, not last night, but the night before. Did you see the moon? And I was like, I haven't heard from her in months. For some reason, she randomly messaged me. Have you seen the moon? I was like, oh my gosh, I love you, Harley.
I am like obsessed with the moon. Just
Hey, it's my planet, actually. I wouldn't even call it like an obsession. I'd call it kind of like I don't know, like a ritual thing to look at it. Because Cancer's planet is the moon. Or Cancer's planet is the moon.
I'm Aquarius. I don't know what
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I haven't
what mine would be, but I am obsessed with the moon. I just sit
yours
there.
is Uranus. She's like, that's why I forgot because I can't see it. It's behind me. It's beautiful. Oh no, I'm full of jokes this morning. Go under his page and check out his videos. Y'all got to share this with me. I want to see what y'all are talking about. I'm always all about broadening, expanding my point of view, my perception. especially if
That
it has
was,
anything to do with the moon.
and I could listen to that guy's voice all night long.
Yeah.
It's just,
Oh no! Are you serious? My fingernails don't match because two of them fell off. However, my real nails have grown out as long as these nails by covering up and protecting them. So I guess everybody's here probably to watch us do tarot card readings, but I thought it would be, kind of cool. We haven't been on in a while to just chit chat.
I know, just sit here and chit chat and talk to everybody.
I was actually even thinking about changing the name of the show. I was at a birthday party a few weeks ago, and there was a bunch of girls there, and they were like, "Do you do tarot card readings, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "We should have a tarot card night." And I was like, "Why don't we do like a girl party, girls only, and call it Tea and Tarot?" And they're like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, that's such a cool idea." And I was like, "Do y'all like that idea?" And I was like, "Maybe we should call it Tea and Tarot." Do you drink tea?
Yeah.
Tea and tarot, tarot and tea. Hey, Ann.
Hey, Ann.
And David. Another new face that I'm not familiar with. How's it going? So
Hi, David.
while I was shuffling this deck, a bunch of other cards came out that weren't supposed to belong in there, but one of them particularly came out. And I don't know if it has to do with you or somebody that's watching that's wanting a reading.
Well, read it, and I'll let you know if it has to do with me.
All right. Well, I felt like it did. For some reason, it just sounded like it felt like it was supposed to be for you. It's intuition in reverse. So something is going on. And do not judge my fingernails, you guys. I promise before I go out in public, I will fix them. But someone's third eye or their ability to connect to source or a higher source is being blocked by something or somebody. Intuition in the reverse means you're not receiving your downloads. You're not speaking with or conversating with your higher self. You're not talking to your highest self for the higher good because it's being blocked by something, someone, somebody, some event, some kind of specific, energy, or maybe some bad thinking patterns or something like that. But I think they're triggered by a person. I want to say it's probably some kind of indecisiveness or something like that, or fear or anxiety that is triggered by some kind of male. So if that resonates with anybody,
We'll talk later.
All right. Well, if it's for somebody else too, though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a reading is for one person, sometimes it's for another person, sometimes it's for multiple people. Hello, Jane. How are you, Jane?
Well, one that popped out from in mine was broken heart.
Oh my gosh. That's a precursor. Hello from Glasgow. I don't know why I wanted to say hello from down under.
And that is kind of goes right along with yours.
Yeah. Someone's afraid of that happening, afraid that's going to happen. It has happened. They're still not healed from that happening. The broken heart.
Again, we'll talk.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there's someone else probably watching too. Like I just feel this weird, spidey sense or whatever. Like there's somebody else watching.
Yeah.
That may not even be saying anything.
Yeah.
But it's for them too. I just have a feeling.
I've healed from mine.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we'll talk.
Yeah. I'd love a reading. All right, Sam. You want to pull a card for Sam? I want to shuffle my supernatural deck.
Sure.
Please and thank you. Somewhere over the rainbow. Way up high. Jane, yes you can. And David, you too. I'm going to write y'all's names down. Oh, we got Bobby, the hermit. Oh, God bless. Where's the neat pen? I did tomorrow, but there's my other glasses. My goodness, I am becoming a hermit. Too. That's why I laughed that card came out. This one's for Jane. I'm gonna write their names down. No, Sam. Sorry, this one's for Sam.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam. I got indecision. Sorry, it's got a glare on it. Indecision. It's a lady, or a person walking down a path, coming at a. She's not at a crossroads yet, but she's I feel like she's coming to a crossroads.
The rest of you stay with us. I see all of y'all. I just can't write it down. I can't find a pen, but I'll lock it up in here. I'm feeling like also when you said that, some weird song lyrics popped in my head, and I don't even know what song it is. But it was my indecision to call you. So, like, maybe you need to contact somebody, Sam. Call somebody, text somebody.
This card marks the presence of two or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at two roads, wondering which would be the better choice. You are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You should spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision forces energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choices. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that has been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honoring choice.
And I got the Hermit,
You got the Hermit.
which was funny. As I was about to say, I thought it was a brother or a fatherly figure, and I had pulled this card. But like I just see in my mind, like I can see somebody. It's like a brother or a father, and they could be alive or they could be a spirit. I don't know, but it's like a man that's older, that's not just got a little bit of maybe a little bit of gray hair, a little bit of salt and pepper going on. It's a male father or brother figure, or type, like type of like protective, like leadership type person in your life. And then I got the magician card, and it's Bobby Singer from Supernatural. And that's funny because he was the brother, but the father figure that looked out and protected Sam and Dean Winchester. And he, even after his own death, came back in spirit to protect them as a ghost. So it kind of makes me feel like it could be someone that's alive, and it could even be someone that's passed on. But somebody is energetically or spiritually in spirit close to you that is of a father or a protective type um, figure, maybe from your past that you've known for quite a while. And maybe that's who you're supposed to call, Sam. Hopefully that resonates. If not, it better resonate for somebody because it's coming through. So it's for somebody. And I wrote a list on here. Jane is next, and then David and Nigel. Jane, are you still here? I'd love to see the wizard. Yeah, it's funny. Hey, Queasy. You can after Jane, and then David, then Nigel. You are next after that.
Okay, Queasy.
Okay, Queasy, K-Weezy, whatever. Oh, there you are, Jane.
Okay, Jane.
Yeah.
Jane.
Go for it.
You're welcome, Champ Sam. Anytime.
And don't just think about it, though. Actually, think
Do it.
about it and then set it in motion. Even if it's just an energetical thing that you've set in motion that you've decided to do, and you let it go and you release it, it's out there and the intention's out there. You want me to go, or do you have a card?
No, you go ahead and go.
All
If you're
right.
ready, go.
Jane, we have the Empress, the mother of all, like the, like embodiment of mother. Oh yeah, go ahead, take care of your business, Sam. Especially if you have someone that's hurt. The Empress, the mother, the embodiment of like, wholesome, protective, warm, hearth energy. You got the Empress card. Sorry, there's something stuck on my laptop. The Empress card. I think this one's actually speaking of like embodying that type of energy or being that type of energy or coming into that type of energy in yourself. The Empress is like the very highly intuitive, very perceptive, very sensitive, very nurturing, caring, healing to everyone. Hey, Debbie, how's it going?
Hi, Debbie.
This advises you to lead with compassion. You'll succeed faster if you nurture and guide others rather than bully and try to force them into doing what you want them to do. So come into your divine feminine energy and balance it out with your divine masculine energy. If you have a habit of teetering toward the rougher, more, kind of tomboyish or whatever types energy, or the more masculine type energy. Hey, Paranormal Nation Radio. Carl, how's it going? Then it's asking you to balance that out and to lean toward your feminine energy right now, and that you're leading your leadership role. Hey, Mort.
Hey, Mort.
And it could even be talking about someone that's around you doing that needs to balance out. She said, no, not me. So I don't know if she means not her, like sarcastically, or not her. No, that's not me. I'm really, soft and all of that stuff. But if it's not you, then it's someone near you that needs to take a more passenger role or back seat role and kind of calm a bit or balance. You get her card for Jane?
I got, yeah, Jane, I got the world.
It's like a cycle being complete, maybe.
And it was upright. So,
Yeah.
a couple of shows ago, I got everything, every card I got was in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Was it heavy readings too?
yeah.
At all? Heavy energy? That's what I just find after doing this so long. Like, yeah, the more reverse cards, the heavier the energy. And I don't know why, because it doesn't mean that card is negative at
Yeah.
all. It just can be more afflicting or like something going on with your life, in your life, with yourself at the moment, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. This is, I don't know what my eyes are terrible. I got to get surgery on them. I got cataracts. And today I'm having trouble seeing. So if I'm reading like I'm a moron.
Are you eating your carrots? Are you eating your carrots every day?
Yes, not every day, but I do eat carrots.
Make me force feed you some carrots.
The man in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. The card is reminding you to expand your vision and complete some broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could I don't specifically be referring to creating or expanding to more global networks through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you. And now is the time to think big, as they say, the world is your oyster. So get ready to gobble it up.
Get you some Louisiana or some Crystal's hot sauce.
Huh?
Thank you. I said get you some Louisiana or some Crystal's hot sauce. When you eat oysters, like Rockefeller or like raw oysters, you use horseradish or hot sauce with them, and you take them out and you put them on a cracker and you put the hot sauce on it and then you eat it. I was just making a joke. Like, eat them oysters up, get your Crystal out, your Crystal hot sauce out.
So basically, Jane, take that big leap. Do some. Take that step forward. Do what you've been, holding back on thinking about doing.
But don't get road rage.
No.
Yeah, my card was kind of like taking a backseat position or like a passenger position is how I'd kind of explain it, and not like being out there like I'm just gonna run over whatever I see. You gotta take a little bit more caution while doing so. So maybe kind of like forward but stealthy movement. As soon as I finish doing readings for David and Nigel and Kay Weezy, if they're still here. David, are you still here? I want to do something for a long time.
Okay.
All right. So next is David.
Well, Jane, it's time to take that leap forward and do it, but do it with some be an adult about it. Do it with some responsibility. Do it, but be responsible about it. Does that make sense?
Or methodic or well planned out, maybe.
Yeah.
The star. David, you got the star. It represents hope, possibility, and purity. Even when it seems as though the odds are stacking against you, the star is a reminder to have hope. It's also sometimes to be a reminder to like fortify yourself and remember that you are the star of your own story. You're the star of your own life, and like take care of yourself and remember to like, how important that you are as the role in your own life, that you're the star in your life. You don't have to accept a life that you don't want. Remember, you have more power and control over your future than you think that you do. Embrace it. You're welcome.
Okay, David, this card kept popping up. I don't know if it's for you. I don't know if it's financial constraints. It was upside down. I don't know how it got upside down.
Nigel's next.
I think that one is self-evident. It talks. It.
Sorry, I didn't pay attention to what it was.
Financial constraints.
Oh yeah.
It's this card shows old-fashioned safe with little money, lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so
don't be wasting it or spending it frivolously, and don't be handing it out.
Yeah. This is not a time of indulgence, to be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value your money and the good things you already have. So this is saying that it's going to be frivolous right now, but it's not going to last forever.
Yeah, I think this might be symbolic. I don't know why. I just had this really weird thought to look at this again. There's stars on here. These star symbols might be something that you're going to see soon. And if you're seeing those soon, that's your spirit guides or somebody that's guiding you to pay attention to that. to notice that. Don't just think it's something trivial or coincidental and ignore it. If you see some stars like this or something somewhere, red stars or 3 stars, or this pattern of stars, then it's a it's like a hint. Or it's like a the universe winking at you. There you go. That's the best way to say it. Nigel is next. Nigel, are you still here? You're welcome.
You're welcome, David. Okay, Nigel.
All right. If you see stars like that, David, update us in the comments or message one of us and tell me. I'm just curious.
Okay, Nigel. I got attachment for you, but it was in reverse.
That's funny that you said that.
Why?
Because I was thinking when I saw this card that Nigel's letting go of some kind of bad habit. Because this came out in reverse and it is a man holding a bucket of chicken. Fried chicken, like that's his delight, that's his pleasure. But he's letting go of it because it's in reverse, so he's not enjoying that bucket of fried chicken he's carrying around everywhere with him at the moment.
Okay, this card in reverse is a wonderful indicator that a bad negative pattern, relationship, or desperate attitude is being released. As you continue to let go, you will be able to establish new ways of doing things and relating to others. The universe wants to congratulate you on your healthy new approach, but be sure to support the changes you're making in your ongoing choices. Some patterns may be deeply I don't know what that word is.
Sorry, I want to put these names in here and then I'll help you.
Encoded, and you may need to continue releasing the old habits, all the while honoring the new decisions in your thoughts, actions, and in interactions with others. You've broken the chains and now you can walk away from the limited attachments into a bright and unlimited future. So basically, you have either ended a bad relationship or broken a bad habit or about to end a bad relationship or a bad habit. But the universe wants to congratulate you.
I like that. Introspective. So that was for Nigel. And the next one is K Weezy. If K Weezy is still here.
You're not going to do one for Nigel?
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, okay. I did, and I read them to myself. I just didn't say them out loud. I read them to myself. Oh my gosh. Wait, Nigel, this is another part of your reading. I got the Seven of Bones. So the Seven of Bones, now I'm going to turn the book upside down too. The Seven of Bones indicates you're experiencing a fierce competition. That could be with yourself. That could be with wrestling your past, putting away your demons. That could be with someone close to you, like a brother or a sister, or somebody at work. Perhaps you're battling a rival for a common goal, or perhaps someone in your life is envious of you and looking to usurp your position. Never heard that word before. Usurp your position. This tarot card advises you bear down and stand your ground. Perseverance and determination will help you come out on top. By doing that, an accompaniment with this other card, I'm going to read this card too. It's in reverse though, but I think I know what it means, but I want to read it still. Work's laughing at me. It's a Cups card. Or Goblets in here. In this deck, it's called the Goblets. No, this is your blades. So, Donatello in reverse. The Four of Goblets in reverse. So, see, he's got the bucket of chicken in his hand. And then he has the tablet. I don't know what the tablet's called, but it's the one that has the secret, like the spell, how to seal the gates of hell permanently. I think that's kind of symbolic in this reading, with the first card saying that there could be some kind of sabotager around you. This card in reverse represents the feeling of getting your spark back. If you find yourself feeling lost or unaware of how to move forward, the Four of Goblets reversed suggests a new path to fulfillment will soon be revealed to you. So that tablet is talking about this new path soon being revealed to you. And then this in the show, this tablet is symbolic, and it has numbers that like jump out at the reader. So I think that you're going to see something weird that's going to give you an aha moment, like this tablet when Kevin Tran reads it, and he can see the numbers like raise up, or the words raise up out of the tablet, and something weird is going to kind of like aha come to your mind, maybe in a dream. And I don't know what the fried chicken upside down means, unless you're going to spill some fried chicken. Don't spill the fried chicken, okay? You make mama mad. No. Maybe there's some lethargic or bad eating habits that you need to clear out, because it'll cleanse you out and do a cleanse for yourself. Help you out. And there is another language on this card. I don't remember what the language is, but it's another foreign language, like Aramaic maybe, or Old Latin. Hey, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Huh. That's strange. Are you there, Kay Weezy? It's your turn. Okay, Weezy's like, I just told you I was here. I'm gonna go ahead. We can go ahead and do K Weezy, because when I thought it was his turn and I forgot to read these, he said he was there.
Okay. I got the garden and the gate. See the woman sitting by the locked gate?
That's a pretty card.
It's a very beautiful card. See
the bird, like an eagle in the background or something hovering. Bird.
Yeah. the lush fields
Mm-hmm.
behind that locked gate.
It's like daydreaming's going on.
Yeah. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautiful blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card bo- upright bodes well for the financial scene. The fact there may be a lot of money on the other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or by fear of the unknown. The beauty of enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's time to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have your choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain your world and gain the world that is just outside your gate. So, in other words,
No, go ahead. I was just answering a question in the comments.
oh, don't let your money don't let this money what would you say, Rosie? Don't let this money change you.
The card that I got is the Knight of Pentagrams, but it's the Knight of Pentacles. So it means that they're being frivolous and basically kind of like just stupid with their money. They're not preparing, planning, and budgeting what they are getting and having. They're spending it stupidly to be nice. Sorry, but
Yeah,
that's the truth.
yeah,
Spending it stupidly. They're spending it on things that are either going to be a lackluster, they're not going to last, they're not going to be there for you for a long time. It's going to be like wasted on something that might be, like just you bought it and then you don't want it anymore. You bought it and then it's gone, like maybe food or something, or, other things I'm not going to say.
yeah,
Need to go there, PG-13. But like they're spending their money frivolously and just ignorantly, if that's a better word.
yeah.
Frivolous.
Don't let this money change you. Spend it wisely.
Don't
Don't.
let it burn a hole in your pocket and just be like, "Woo, I got money. I'm gonna go spend it on whatever because I have plenty of it, so I can do whatever I want with it." Because I will tell you,
Yeah,
it will go fast, and you will crash and burn.
yeah. Like the people that win $1 million and think they're going to have it forever, and in
Yeah.
6 months they're broke.
And just because it's exciting that you have that, and maybe there are things that you never had that you want right now, or that you are wanting to get that you never had before you had whatever this is, money, fortune, inheritance, or whatnot, that does not mean that you're going to be happy after you buy all those things. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that there. You're not going to be happy just because you buy all these things. I promise you, it's going to be like a candle, and the the candle's going to burn down quickly, and then it's going to be no more excitement, no more flame. Woohoo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Invest your money or hang on to it and find ways. Even talk to an investor if you have to, or someone that's very responsible with money that you can trust that's not going to try to take it from you. He said, just save my money. Yeah, there's going to be something. If you're being told this by both of our cards, something's going to come up that's very important, and you're going to suffer dearly if you don't heed this message. Because if she pulled a card and I pulled the same card and we're nowhere near each other, we don't have the same deck, you know what I mean? We don't know what each other has pulled, and we're shuffling right here live. I pulled the same card with the same message as her. That is hardcore message from somebody up higher than you saying something's going to come up for some reason and you really need to save that money. Something's going to come up and you're going to have a tremendous hardship if you do not try to just heed this message so that you're prepared for that when it happens. That's all I'm going to say. And then I also thought this was weird that I pulled this card out because it has Lucifer on it. And Lou Zinny Dog said, like angels bowing down to me in his dreams. And he was like, no, I'm not God. Don't do that. It's silly. And then he said he was having blasphemous dreams. And then the character Lucifer came out. Yeah. It's like, well, it's not the guy that plays Lucifer. I might be wrong. It may not be Lucifer. I'm going to look it up. But it's the one that killed their mother in the show and all of the other mothers of the Lucifer's babies. If you watch Supernatural, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I haven't seen it for a long time.
Okay, Azazel. Sorry. He's thoroughly evil prince of hell who will stop at nothing to achieve his goals of freeing Lucifer. So, that being said, there might be some people coming around you that are no good, that are bad, that are tempting you to try to spend your money. And they're like, oh, honey, I'm your best friend. Or, oh, boy, you look good right now because you got money. And give me some of it. And I'm going to act like I'm your, best friend or your wingman. And then when you give me that money, I'm going to be, deuces, I'm out. I got what I wanted. So that's kind of also what I'm sort of getting from reading that. The next person is Brian, if he's still here. And then we had one more. Debbie.
Right? Yeah, Brian, Debbie, are you still here?
Yep, it was Debbie. New comments. Hey, Anita Allen.
Hi, Anita.
Hey, long time no see, stranger. How's it going, Anita? I like Anita. She's cool.
I do too.
All right, your turn.
Brian's here.
Thank you. Career skill training. I would be interested in doing a reading for you, Lou Zinny Dog, after we get done with them if we have time. We may or may not have time. But we need to get Brian and Debbie, and we have time for both of them. So if not, I like to pick apart people's dreams. It's fun for me.
You're welcome, K-Weez. Weezy.
I know, Anita. I always consult Anita if I need some kind of, like mythological or folkloric information or direction. Like I've messaged her so many times about anything, like from dragons to aliens and whatnot. Judgment in reverse.
Anita, we need to get you on Alien Talk.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. So I pulled the judgment card in reverse, and that means you're going through some kind of judgment or karma, and it's not resolved completely yet. That doesn't mean it won't be soon, or it might not be for a while. It might be longer. But judgment in reverse means something has not came full circle, whether that is something that you caused yourself or something that is an attached situation due to your association with someone else receiving karma and you getting in the way of that. Something has not come full circle, but it's coming full circle. I'm going to read the meaning of the card while Dawn pulls the other card for clarification.
Is this for David?
No, Brian.
Brian.
David's gone, I think. And then next is Debbie. I like the moon card. There we go. She has a comment for you. Leo. Louis. Louis. Okay, I said Louis. But it's Louis. Like a longer emphasis on the U and the I. It's not odd. I've heard so many kinds of names. Like, I mean, at least your name's not Potato Sack. Uh-oh. Dawn went away. I'll go ahead and read my card then. The actual meaning out of the book. Until Dawn comes back. She's only got 5 minutes left. So the Judgment card, I'm going to leave your comment up there so she can read it, Anita. So the Judgment card in reverse, according to the book, means, have you been feeling burdened by shame or regret? Judgment tarot card, when reversed, shows you're feeling self-critical and reflective. Chater, I love it. There we go. I left the message on the screen if you wanted to read it, and I was reading the book meaning for this card real quick for him so we can get the other reading in real quick. But Anita said that to you. So self-critical and reflective self-analysis can be beneficial if you're proactive about it. Learn from mistakes, make amends wherever possible, but then forgive yourself and move on. So there's really nothing worse than like someone is in your corner and that you can trust, and they give you some kind of criticism, or you're giving yourself self-introspective criticism, but you're not accepting it and realizing it can be actually an opportunity or a turning point to better yourself. So that's what this card's saying.
Okay. Not the best on aliens. Seen a few UFOs and stuff. Researching aliens.
Kimberly.
It takes me reading the Coattails of God series and stuff. Anita, sometimes those are the best shows.
Yeah. Well, because they don't have watered down false information. They usually have like actual, stuff that you could be legit, that you could cross-reference like an actual hard piece of,
Yeah.
At least research, even if it's not evidence, it's at least research,
Yeah.
That is nice, easier to announce or pronounce.
Okay. For
Brian.
And then we have that Angel of Balance.
I know what it means. Go ahead.
Loving Presence holds a picture of liquid light in front of pyramid. reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional although things may have been out of sync in the past. This card is telling you that a great equilibrium is now coming to you into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing yourself getting or feel yourself getting off center or losing your focus, call upon beautiful angel and bring your focus and intent into your heart center. What, Mom? Okay.
Whew. We had one more person. It was Debbie. Yeah.
Your intention will lead you into the right direction, and your angel guide will too. Okay. So if you feel yourself getting off balance, just ask your angel to put you on the right path. That's just your angel of balance reminding you that
Or
she's
someone that
always.
you know is there that you want to talk to, that you know loves you and loved you, and you can feel their presence. You can talk to them all the time and they'll help you out. Hey, Jane. We have Debbie, last reading, and it's actually time, but I'm going to do it real quick. I was going to look and see also if there was anybody after us on things, because I know in ours there's not.
Not on ours.
Not on ours and not on things. There's nobody for until Greg. So it's okay if we finish Debbie's reading. Debbie, are you still there? It's a kitty.
Yeah, that's Penny. That's my kitty. She always comes up. Kind of like Greg's cat, Linus.
Mm-hmm.
Penny always comes up just
There she is, Debbie. All right. I pulled the Seven of Cups. I'm pretty sure I know what it means, but I get the Cups cards, a few of them, mixed up, and I think it means like maybe too many choices, too many options. Your mind's going too many directions, but I'm going to look.
Thank you, Brian. Anita wanted a card, so we can pull a card for Anita.
Did she?
And
Okay.
so did
Louis.
yeah, Louis.
Seven of Goblets in this deck. Yeah. So the Seven of Goblets advises you to keep a grounded perspective when faced with multiple opportunities and choices. Like, don't have your mind going, oh, there's this door, there's this door, there's this door, oh, there's this choice, this choice, this choice. I want everybody's Kool-Aid, or I want all these choices and everything. Hey, Jenny, how's it going?
Jen.
I told her I love her blue hair in that photo.
She's got blue hair.
Yeah, I see in the photo, it's like an icy blue.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. I always notice hair. Like before anything else, I notice people's hair. I don't know.
That's our Jen.
So what I was thinking this card meant is what it means. It's like there's too many things that are maybe you're getting distracted and you're having a little bit of ADHD moment going on, and you're like, oh, this is so awesome over here, but we know about this. I'm gonna go clean the bedroom. Oh, I'm not finished, but I'm gonna go clean the kitchen. Oh, I'm not finished, but I'm gonna go hang up some laundry, and I never finished anything because I had all of these different options going on, and I didn't complete one of them or focus on one of them and ground myself. So like grounding yourself is like turning off all your electronics for a little while, sitting inside yourself, meditating, having something that's calming to you, like, a fountain or nature sounds or background music, and really kind of kumbaya, sitting cross-legged and like calling yourself back into yourself and saying, hey, hey, me, let's do a checklist and let's do one thing at a time and not have all these things. I call it ping pong brain because I do it. My ping pong balls are going off in my head and they're having a war. You know what I mean? Like there's two ping pong players and they're playing ping pong and that's your focus. And it's like ding, 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 ding. And it needs to be like, hey, let's take a time out.
I got appreciation.
Yeah. Appreciate yourself.
That's always important.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta appreciate yourself and respect yourself. It runs along the same line. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom. Yet, around and behind her bushes, she could be focused on these, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of the single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't see. Congratulate yourself for the moment you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth than riches to life to you. So that card is just reminding you that there's, more to come.
Did you read her comment?
Cool.
Louis said, blame it on my ADHD. All right.
You're welcome, Deb.
There was this other card that came out with that 7 of Cups card. I don't know if you're still here, Debbie, or not, but I don't know if it fell out for you or if it fell out for Anita. Jo Harvell is an independent woman who decided to follow in her father's footsteps and become a monster hunter, even though it means going against her mother's wishes. 8 of Pentagrams suggests you enjoy or embrace that strong-willed spirit and find your own career path. Don't let the naysayers hold you back. Follow your passions and see where they lead. I feel like everybody could use a little bit of that right now. But that actually reminds me of Anita's personality, kind of. Your address isn't coming up in Messenger. Me? Or Dawn? If you're looking it up, look under this. I think she's talking to me because I think I know why. Look at this name. I changed my name on Facebook. The Kelly go.
Peony. And say bye to Peony.
All right, Louis. Last but not least, we'll do one for you real quick. High Priestess in reverse. Oh. And so you've been having some nightmares and weird dreams because High Priestess is the highest of the intuitives, the highly intuitives, the highest of the sensitives, the highest of the psychic and the metaphysical, like realm that's the highest of connected women in the deck, the High Priestess. And this is in reverse. Oh, I think this usually comes up kind of when someone is not taking care of themselves very well and they're not sure how to tap into what kind of energy frequency and what kind of way that they need to stay, or like things that they're doing that are opening up their ability to receive and just basically just practice and flex their own intuitive muscle. So something you're doing, maybe you're not getting enough sleep. Maybe you're staying up too late playing video games. I'm just using it as an example. I don't know. I'm just guessing. If you're staying up playing video games too late, that would explain a lot about your weird, vivid dreams. You're dreaming about the video games in your dreams, or it's influencing your dreams, because sometimes that happens to me when I'm watching TV shows like Stranger Things or Supernatural before I go to bed. Also, the High Priestess in reverse can even reflect like maybe bad eating habits, not staying hydrated, not fortifying your body, not only like your on the mental side, but on your physical side. Like, are you eating well? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you drinking plenty of fluids and water? Are you putting, it doesn't sound like you're a negative person really, but putting positive thoughts into your own self. Don't be hate speeching yourself or negative self-talk. Don't do that. It's not good for you.
I have never seen this card before. Adjacent possibilities. And I don't even know who it's for. So I'm going to read it. And you can, someone can tell me.
I feel like it's for this person that I'm talking to because they have some kind of ability in their sleep. Does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. It's in reverse, so. When reversed, the adjacent possibility card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits and power your life force moves through your deeply held habits. And projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments. And in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. Are you going to let your worry and self-doubt define you? Are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibility or optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have optimism in the thousands of choices you make every day. To me, that made no sense.
I was listening partially, but I also was reading the other reversed meaning in the book for the card. Sorry, I'm yawning. That I had pulled. And it says Rowena was a master manipulator and ruthless in the pursuit of what she wants. Beware of getting caught up in someone else's scheme. Are you sure you're seeing things as they really are? Now is not the time to ignore your gut feelings. If something doesn't feel right to you, it probably isn't. So I think that a lot of the times dreams have like a psychological meaning that our higher self or our subconscious, that's deep, like our deep subconscious, works out in our sleep. That's what my usual go-to first is before I think paranormal, because they're almost sometimes hand in hand, like they're woven and intertwined in between, because it would be seen kind of as paranormal if you don't really know that your deepest, furthest, like subconscious can actually wake up and tell you on yourself, or tell on people to you, because
Yeah.
it's your intuition that you're not tapped into, that's really just coming to you in your sleep and saying, hey, this is what's going on, self. Wake up, self, and see it. That's a lot of the times what I feel like anyways, is what's going on. And the dreams that Louis was saying that were going on kind of didn't really seem blasphemous to me, but I could see how anyone else would probably think that by definition. But like they actually kind of spoke to me in a way of, maybe you undermine yourself and you don't see yourself worthy as you should. And like in that being deeply covered up or rooted in some kind of past thing that maybe not completely like healed or something, in your dream you wish you could be seen as like a god or somebody that everybody looked up to, or like somebody on a pedestal. Or it can also mean that at your job or some kind of situation or a social gathering, that too much pressure has been put on you and on your shoulders, and too much expectation has been put on you, and then it's stressing you out, that everyone is like leaving everything to you like you're a god, and they're not helping pick up some of the work. That's what it kind of felt like to me. But it also, in this card, says watch, there's a negative influence, so there might be someone in your ear saying manipulative things, trying out of their own self motivation or self gain. They might be saying things to you to try to direct you in a direction that might be a better outcome for them. So look out for that. Does that make sense? Lordy, that sounds like my job. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And when you're not sleeping well, you're also more vulnerable to not know. Because when I'm tired, I have a weird knocking that happens a lot. And I've seen some things that I knew were supernatural and paranormal, because I just knew that they were, because they're repetitive. And I asked other people, hey, did you see that? Yeah, I saw that. Or, hey, did you do that? No, it wasn't me. Okay, then it was something else. But sometimes if we're in like this weird state of like sleepiness and grogginess and we haven't slept very well in the last few days, we start to get like delusional. Not saying like diagnosing anybody with anything, just saying out of the lack of sleep. Maybe, like sometimes we can even play our own negative thoughts or repeat what somebody might or might not be doing and overthink it. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing that right now. Watch out for negative influences. Yeah, just be aware that somebody may be like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody might. All right, Anita. She's going to send that photo that you were describing. Yeah. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, but I think it's been a while since I've seen it, like a long time. Because I remember roses being associated with Anita's name. Like seeing, her name and thinking of roses. And then I saw a cat one day. And the cat actually looks a lot like your cat. Did you notice that? Her cat in her photo looks a lot like your cat. You're welcome. And I'm not like, neither one of us are doctors. Neither one of us are shrinks. Neither one of us are certified to diagnose anybody. Just putting this disclaimer out there. This is for entertainment purposes only. We do not do it because we are certified to say anything about anybody. At the end of the day, if something's really bothering you, seek counsel, seek spiritual counseling, or a counselor or a doctor if you need to, and ask them their second opinion, because obviously they'd be the first opinion. We're not professionals here. Thank you, everybody. Dawn's like, I'm a professional. I know what you're talking about, everybody. She's like, this is my number. Call me. No. Here's my Cash App. Y'all have a good day, everybody.
Bye. Have a good rest of your weekend.
And you're welcome.